So I see there's a few people trickling in, but we're gonna play our Brandolorian Pro opening round today. I have no idea what the wins are, so it's gonna be a first look for me, and we're just basically just gonna have fun with it. Pretty much every tournament that I play on this account will just be just sort of getting looks and maybe hopefully coming up with some stuff, but more or less just trying to make it to the weekend round and see what we can get. But first hole, if we have the ability to drive the green, I'll probably use a berserker, figure out my setup as we go. Otherwise, I'll lay up to the second fairway up the left and then do some sort of short iron into the green. So either way, we'll use extra mile off the tee, and then if we are playing a short iron shot, we'll use our thorn five. And I guess we'll select Titan and just kind of see what we get. And hopefully we can get through the entire round. That's the goal, but kid dependent on whether or not some of my kids want to take short naps or not. All right, so we're going first. All right, we got a headwind, so we're going to be playing up the left-hand side. So let's see. I'm actually going to, I think, switch to a quasar just because. Let's see, we'll go two top, two right, and kind of get the white ring kind of touching the snow, and maybe we'll do blue ring on the rough. Play this one. I'm playing at P3 plus 10 just because I already have that selected, and we'll do about a quarter ball right curl. Ah, great right. Should be safe, but see where it puts us. Okay, so we clipped the rough, and I think because I adjusted down into the creek a little bit, so it lowers the elevation. So with the headwind, I think either play it a little bit closer to the rough on your first bounce, or maybe you can go a little bit more topspin. I wouldn't necessarily, probably not three topspin. I wouldn't want you to go through the rough or through the fairway necessarily. Maybe two and a half. But I think the best bet would be just playing it closer to the rough on the first bounce. Maybe even setting yourself up like at P0 max. So switch to a basic ball or a Marlin to start, kind of setting up P0 max, maybe like yellow ring touching the rough, and then kind of figure out your spins from there. Probably stick with two top, two right, and then obviously you have to curl it as well. So we should be actually putting ourselves in long iron range. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Not much. Maybe we'll do no spin with right spin. Where does a thorn put us? So if I play this max plus 10, I'm looking at 4.6. We'll kind of set up there. Ball guide about 2 to 3 squares, like the third bounce about 2 to 3 squares. So I got no topspin, no backspin. 2 to 3 squares short of the hole in line. I'm playing this one P1 max plus 10. Perfect. Let's see what kind of line we get. All right, so just cleared the rough and a little bit off. So I think a 1201 pool Distance wise, it was great, but I think favor 1201, so that's going to bring you more forward and more left to try to avoid that rough because as you saw, I was really close to the rough. But a 1201 will put you more in line and will hopefully keep you away from that rough a little bit more as well. And maybe even, well, I would say you'd want to set up a little more further back. Obviously, I want the drive to not clip the rough at all to begin with, so we would be further down with a better angle at it. So probably, yeah, maybe definitely being 3 squares short on that third bounce with a no topspin or backspin shot. Um, and then the same kind of adjustment. So I would stick with plus 10. You'll have to obviously figure out where you are in the club's range to figure out, min, mid, max, all that stuff in between. Um, and then pull 1201 to kind of keep it more in line with the hole. So close though, close. All right, what's hole two? Oh, hole two, hole two. All right, I think did we use our quarterback six? Well, I guess we have quarterback seven now. Did we use quarterback seven on hole two previously? I know we don't have much for topspin with as far as that club goes, but let's see. Let's see what we can get. And I'm thinking katana just because I want the three right spin. See if we can't get close or get lucky and get in. Obviously, the wind angle is going to be dependent upon this, and I may need to switch to a different club after I set up if I need more topspin. So at least we get to see the wind first. All right, so tailwind from left to right. What's our quarterback? Quarterback seven. Okay, quarterback seven is the same as quarterback eight, so 4 yards short of quarterback nine and 10. And I think previously in my expert rounds, I've been setting up at P0 max with quarterback 10. So I'm thinking maybe I'll set up at plus four with our quarterback seven. Um, and I'm not going to be using a ton of topspin, so we should be good to go with the quarterback seven without having to switch. Let's see what the ball guide looks like. I'm going to do blue ring, touching the rough at plus four. I don't want all that side. Stick with one, two top, one right. And I'm saying P3 plus 10, just or whatever. I'm gonna go no curl. And we hit perfect at least. Uh, I don't think it quite has the speed. The line's not terrible. Maybe need some counter curl to try to hold it up the slope a little bit longer. I mean, that's pretty close, but not much. Maybe a little bit of counter curl. Maybe like left curl, so the left edge of the ball is touching the inner ring of the power circle, just so it'll hold up on the slope a little bit more, and then kind of get a better run out, maybe. I think, what was that, two top, one right, setting up at +4 with a quarterback 7, which would be the same for a quarterback 8. And if you're using quarterback 9 or 10, you'd be at +0. Blue ring on the rough. And then, like I said, I did P3 max +10. Maybe a little bit less adjustment would have been okay also. Maybe play wind, 1 wind per ring. Always such a lottery hole anyway. Is the chat working? Normally people chat by now. I'm a little surprised, unless something's wrong with my YouTube. I need. Oh, okay, man. All right. Let me refresh my page because I look now on my studio page that people are chatting, and I'm just ignoring everybody. But for some reason, when I loaded this page up, yeah, there was nothing. All right. I just figured there was another issue with the stream. There's always something. So let me say what's up real quick. What's up, Tango? What's up, John? What's up, Will? What's up, Jeff? Anthony, Lawrence, Milton, T Nick, Jason, Johnny, Ingrid. Don't worry, I wasn't ignoring you guys. YouTube was being cruel to me again. And I gotta update my scorecard. Something I always forget to do. I thought it was weird. I saw like 19 people in the chat and like nobody chatting, so I just thought it was a little bit strange. But obviously it was my end. And thanks for the good luck, everybody. All right, let's see. Um, all right, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go extra mile 6, big dog 5, and we want length, so I'm gonna stick with Titan. And we'll see what we need to do here. Yeah, getting stuck up. Yeah, YouTube trying to make me look bad. Must be probably my internet connection. I better check that. All right, so we get to go second again. All right, so good little wind. Or I should say, easy little wind to just kind of pop something out there and give us a little bounce over approach, which we're gonna have to really sort of be. Uh-oh. Really gonna have to guesstimate on because Big Dog 5 not gonna give me much ball guide. Let's see where we're at. I do play this one at 20%. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go max top 2 right. Um, I'll go yellow on the rough at P3 max. This obviously is gonna need curl. And we got to figure out the adjustment with these darn trees. I'm going 3.6. I'm playing P3 max plus 20. And yeah, okay, so for EM6, I'm going max right curl. All right, we hit perfect. Let's see where this puts us. Plenty of clearance. Even with a great right, that would have been fine. Right down the middle. A little bit of a rollout, but that's fine. I guess it's going to make the second shot a bit questionable. I might even switch to. Well, we do have helping wind as far as pushing us right, but the adjustment is going to be the issue because we're going to be adjusting towards those trees. And if we don't have enough, I guess, clearance around those trees, we might have to curl it. And that's obviously going to affect our initial setup, trying to put it at the hole. And also, without a 3 side spin ball, it makes it even more difficult. So let's just see where it sets us up. I'm playing this one -5 elevation. And okay, so we're like at 0. I'm gonna play this one P0. I'm gonna go with a half, maybe even none. Let's see. All right, we are gonna get a push forward. Obviously, I don't want to hit the rough to begin with. I'm playing this one P0 max -5. Let's see if we clip. Let's see how close we get to these trees on our adjustment. All right, so no trees yet, but just enough room. So I'm not going to curl this at all. I would say I probably want some right curl, but I don't want to hit those trees. And we hit perfect. All right, so definitely wouldn't have needed any curl. Actually, a little bit off, so pretty close though. Again, it's so hard to judge because you're looking at no ball guide, and so I'm really just looking at the second bounce just to make sure I'm clearing the rough. So it's just a huge guesstimation. But we were fine with two side spin. Actually, we needed less than that. So if you go back and like rewatch my setup and try to maybe I would say look at where my second bounce was landing in relation to the grid lines. I know that's a lot of grid lines to count, but look at where the second bounce was landing in relation to the grid lines on the green to get an idea. And I would say obviously you need to move a little bit more to the left. And don't move the target because the adjustment was perfect for not hitting those trees. But you'll want to use less side spin. Probably another 2 to 3 squares left, whatever that equates to for less side spin. So, and then if you have better clubs, obviously with Sniper 10 or something like that, or even a Sniper 8, and I probably could have got away with, probably not my Sniper 7, that would have been real close. I would have been like right at max, or my Sniper 6 rather. But if you have like Sniper 8 or something, then stick with that because you'll be able to get the ball guide roll out better, um, and not have to guesstimate where you think it's going. Hey, what's up, Tim? What's up, GC Phantom? Thanks for the good luck, guys. All right. Let's see. It's either going to be quarterback or sniper. We'll go with the Quasar. And again, I have no idea what these wind angles are. So we just got to kind of figure out what play we want to make as we first see the winds. I'm a little hesitant to try to rough bump anything. So this looks almost identical-ish to expert qualifying wind. So I know with Sniper 10, I was setting up at +5. That's 6 yards. It'd be +11. So if I'm at +11, I'm going to try to basically do the same setup I did in expert. I'm going to have to guesstimate the ball guide because I don't get the rollout like I do with a Sniper 10, but I'm going to do a bounce over shot. And we should hopefully just have enough to set up at max. Otherwise, I can always set up with a berserker, but I should be +11, I believe, looking at the white ring. Is it the white ring kind of on the rough? Let me switch. I'm gonna use a Titan just because I need the extra length. I'm gonna start with 2 right, no top or back. Yeah, we are kind of off, I think. And I hope this gets me down into Titan range. So I'm gonna switch back to Titan. I think it's gonna pop me back a little bit. All right, I got to release from the left. Oh, great right or great left. All right, well we're safely over. Looks a little short. Oh, it's actually pretty cool. Oh my goodness. All right, looks a little good. We'll take it. I don't mind a little bit of luck. Um, I do know with this shot, I've seen gray balls drop as well as perfects. Again, not certain that I was set up the exact way I want it to be because I don't have the ball guide rolling out to kind of line it up with the hole, but it worked. So, and that was I played that P3 max plus 40, which I actually used sniper 6 numbers. I should have used sniper 10 numbers, so maybe that helped. So I would have been an under adjustment, but I hit great left. I don't know. Either way, that's the way I was trying to set it up. So if you have a sniper that has a good rollout, again, I feel like that wind is very similar, if not the same as expert. So you want to start off with 2 right, no top or back, white ring, I think slightly overlapping the rough with the ball guide at the hole, and then switch it to a few little ticks of backspin. So like point 0.3 backspin, sticking with the 2 right, P3 max plus 40, and then I've seen gray balls drop. I dropped a perfect and expert, so it might have just been one of those lucky scenarios where a gray ball still dropped. All right, I think I want to go extra mile and sniper. I need to go put a sniper in my bag. I believe we used a berserker on this hole. Hmm, chest. I got something to upgrade. Malibu. All right, got a kingmaker. That's good. All right. So yeah, I think I used a berserker because I was concerned with the reach of my sniper 6. Depending on the wind angle, we might switch to Titan, but I might even just switch to Titan anyway. So we got headwind. See, we're max there. Coming back. All right, so I'm gonna use a Titan, but I'm gonna set up with a katana. So yellow ring on the rough at P2 max. Yeah, switch rolls. And I'm playing this one P3 max plus 10. I'm just gonna give it a hint of OP, just where the power circle drops. Oh, great left. Be safe. Hey, what's up, Russman? All right, looks like it's gonna miss the rough just barely, but good enough. And hopefully our reach will be okay with sniper 6. So now we will find out if sticking with a berserker would have been the way to go. Yeah, I think we should have plenty of reach. And this wind angle is what we had an expert in the qualifying round. So, or again, at least very similar. And I actually came up just short on the Alba in expert in my Sky Pro round, and I used 1 backspin. So I'll probably end up using a little bit less than 1 backspin. Hey, what's up, Nelio? Thanks for the good luck. Oh, clip the rope. But at least he's in the fairway, and hopefully he's got something that'll reach with the katana. I'm gonna play this approach at minus 20. And all right, we're good. We're good. So we're basically right under zero. So I'm gonna play this one P0 max minus 20 minus 0.1. And I'm going to play a little bit of left spin. I am going to actually use one full back because I was pretty close to min in my expert round. So we have more momentum, I guess, going at it this way. And we hit perfect. I forgot to go minus point one. Forgot to go minus point one. Turn in there. Oh, I'm glad I. Well, actually, I think minus point one would have been like dead center. So we did catch the left edge. So yeah, I should have gone minus point one because I was about a ring below the 0 yard mark. But we still lucked out and caught the edge there. So I will take myself an Alba. Hey, what's up, Mateo? Just in time. All right, so even though I forgot to follow my own advice and take off point one for being just under 0 yards, we still worked out. And ideally, I would actually use no side spin on that shot because I would prefer to be more right in the fairway, but we hit a great left off the tee. So I was sort of trying to straighten it out a little bit with the one left spin. Um, and then I had the green ring touching the fairway. So, all right, I have no idea what this hole is going to give me. All right, probably the best bet. If I'm able to go to the last fairway, then it'll be a short iron or potentially a wedge approach, depending on how far down we get. Um, but if I have to play to the right, I'll want the Guardian, I think. A little bit short. Make sure we have enough ball power to get up there. What's up, Tempo? And if we go left, again, probably still wanting the Guardian. So we're just gonna, this will be our bag. If I do have to play down the right side, like the first fairway down the right, I am gonna actually switch to a Berserker because I want to make sure I have enough reach. I want to make sure I have enough reach with the Guardian 6 or Guardian 3 because the Guardian 3, all right, so we're good. Play this one plus 20, P3. All right. I really don't think I can go over like to the last fairway. I don't want that much top, so maybe 3.5 top. 3.5 top, two left. Blue ring touching that little patch of rough on the right at max extension. P3 max plus 20, so I'm gonna go 3.4 rings. I'm not gonna push up. I'm gonna max overpower. And we hit great right, maybe double great right, but hopefully it'll be safe. Okay, cleared it. All right, perfect. So this is gonna put us in Goliath range, and we'll see what we can do with that. But with the what was it, 3.5 top spin, no concerns. You know, with the shorter fairway, kind of on the right side of that second fairway. No concerns about it rolling out. Um, Not to say it couldn't happen, but so I'm pretty happy with that drive. What's up, John? Thanks for the good luck, man. Appreciate it. I think I'm going to play the second shot at plus 10 again with my Goliath 5. We'll see what the bounces look like. how we can set that one up. And if anything, too, kind of thinking about our setup for this approach shot, because of the way it slopes from right to left down towards the hole, like assuming I'm going kind of straight at it, I'm going to want to offset it to the right, try to play that slope. So first, let's see where we're at. So maybe here's a point of reference. We're at +9 at the cup, which is the max length. So we're about at mid club. I'm gonna go max back and two right. I'm just gonna go straight at it. So I really don't want to flirt with that rough too much, even though I still kind of am. Maybe a three right spin ball would be preferred. Play this one mid +10. Actually gonna play it mid +0, and I'm gonna curl it a bit because I really don't want to mess with that rough. And we'll do some right curl. We hit perfect at least. All right. Oh, so close, so close. And I landed very close to the rough. So if I would have played +10, I think I would have clipped the rough. So if you have a three right spin ball, you can get at a better angle without being so close to the rough. Otherwise, if you're stuck with two right spin ball and maybe your drive isn't as far down there, like you could probably get your drive further down and further left. I hit, a great right or a double great right. So obviously it makes my angle of approach more undesirable. So either three right spin ball, and then you can play more in the fairway, or hit your drive further down and further left for a better angle, which again will help you play more in the fairway and not have to cut it so close to that rough. But if you have to set up that close to the rough like I was basically yellow ring on the rough, maybe even slightly overlapping the rough. You'll want zero elevation, then you have to curl it in because if I would have stuck with +10, I think I would have clipped the rough. So very close though. We've got very close to dropping it. We'll run out of good balls. The good thing I got plenty of gems on it. Might have to buy some Titans or something for the weekend round. I'm gonna run out. All right. So I think what did we use? We used quarterback last time on this upcoming hole. I know if we get expert wind again, if we get expert wind, actually, I might. Let me see what my rocket's at. I don't even think I have. Might not be until rocket 10 that you get max backspin. Do a little upgrading. Crappy, crappy, crappy. No, crappy. All right. So yeah, if we had rocket 10, and again, I don't even know what the wind is. Might not be the same as expert. It's just we've had a few holes that have been basically the same that expert was. But there was a great shot in expert that GC Josh had streamed with a Thor shot that I would potentially be able to replicate with a rocket 10 and a berserker, but I don't have a rocket 10, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just get a look at our quarterback setup. There we go with the navigator. All right, so coming off the right, basically, I'm gonna play it up here. Go max rights, three back, P0 max plus 10, or I guess you could say win minus 0.1. Should hopefully push us before we hit those trees. And we hit great right anyway. Could still get lucky though. Okay, I mean, it's coming down. No, a little high, a little high. Ooh, oh, very close. All right, and that was with a great right. Great right though. I guess potentially hits up the slope more and kicks it left. So perfect might have been still in a good line. Wish I would have hit perfect so I could see how that would go, but not terrible. You could tweak that adjustment, maybe take off a half a ring, so win minus zero point 0.6. Do the same exact setup: yellow on the rough, blue on the bunker, win minus zero point 0.6, one right spin. I did three backspin, so maybe like 3.2 backspin, but then hit perfect, obviously. Hitting perfect might get you on the same line. Maybe. Speculation. I'd have a better answer if I would have hit perfect and actually landed where I was intending to land, but very close nonetheless. I think in general the spin setup is pretty good. Maybe a little bit more backspin, but getting the adjustment to hit the spot you want is going to be crucial. So just off the top of my head, that's what I would change if I had another attempt at this hole at that wind. But we'll take it. We didn't time out. We didn't hit the trees. Hopefully we can get eagle on the next hole. Unlike how we screwed it up in the qualifying round. But we're cruising along pretty well. Almost done with the front nine. Right, so I'm thinking extra mile, and I guess a Titan. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what the wind angle is. I might be able to use a navigator or something. But mostly just looking to probably just looking to get, a double bounce rough bump that'll trickle out either to the fairway, fringe, or green. So let's see. So we got straight tailwind, and min is here, so we're fine there. I'm gonna go max top with my extra mile. I'm actually gonna play this one with one left. Basically looking at the second bounce. I'm looking at the second bounce. We got red ring on the rough. Second bounce kind of right there at that snowy patch where it dips in. And I'm going to play this one E3 mid plus 20. And we hit perfect this time. Let's see. All right. Is it going to clip the rough? Clip the rough. Clip the rough. All right, good. It's not going to go in, but it's definitely going to give me a chip for eagle. So, all right, that works. I don't know if I said what's up already, Tater Tot. I saw you come in, but what's up, man? So if you really want to get aggressive. Um, I would move the second bounce spot that I had selected, move it more to the right, and I wouldn't say back a little bit because you're looking at a longer stretch of rough if you go more right. But you can move it more right and sorry, hold on. Oh, great left, go in. Oof, good to go. It's not an M bringer, so it's definitely scarier when you hit greats. Hey, what's up, Cashman? What's up, Big Cat? Appreciate the good luck, guys. But yeah, so you can move the second bounce, kind of the aim point that I had. You can move more right of that, maybe to that fatter part of the snow or whatever. Um, and that'll get you more, a little bit more in line. And then if you want to be even more aggressive and definitely run the risk of going bunker if you hit great right, you could put a little bit of right curl on it. Like I don't know how many attempts you might have in pro. This is my only pro account, so that's the only go I'm gonna get. But if you want to get more aggressive and try to get the hole in one, those small little tweaks would be the way to go. And I say don't move it back because again, you're moving more right, you're hitting a fatter part of the rough, and so the rollout should hopefully help slow it down a bit more. Because that one was a bit speedy. If it had been in line, I think it would have probably just hit the pin and bounced off. But I'm cool with Eagle. I don't really care about the hole in one per se. They're always awesome to get, but all right, hole nine. Oh yeah, hole nine. All right. I do have a big topper there in case it gives me some sort of angle that I could potentially go up the right and like do a double bounce rough bump to the last fairway. Something crazy, but we'll start off with this bag and I guess a Titan. We'll just play it by ear. But at least let's at least not screw this hole up. At least get the eagle so we can have a nice little minus 15 front. All right, so I'm not definitely not going crazy trying to go up the right or anything. Actually, I think this wind is what we had in expert. Yeah, I think this is what we had in expert. Which concerns me because I'm not sure if my sniper six, well, one, I don't know what the top spin is on it, and two, I don't know where the reach is going to get me. Oh, get over, get over. But let's start off with putting the drive in the fairway, and we'll figure out the second shot after that. Even if I have to OP it, because we do have tailwinds. So, all right, so I'm going to go up the left. I guess I'm going to set up. Let's set up with like half of that strip of yellow overlapping the rough, like 50%. Um, I'm only going to go with a half top though. Again, I just do not want to go through the fairway. Playing this one, P3 max plus 10. And we should be all right with no curl. Hit perfect, so that's good. Yeah, expert qual, that's what I thought. All right, so I could have gone with one top, I think. I mean, you would be flirting with the edge of the rough, but I think it would still be safe. and obviously get any further down there. I kind of wish I had a different wood in the bag now, but even if I have to hit a little bit of OP, not to go crazy though, because I don't want to fly it into that bunker. I think in expert I played around 1 wind per ring. I might have been a little further up, but I was also using 4.5 topspin, so I don't think I don't think I have 4.5 topspin on a sniper 6. I wasn't really paying attention. I think my opponent was talking to me when I was trying to drive. I don't know. I missed the emojis that he was sending. Oh, we got a decent little topspin. That's not terrible. And I will kind of play it cool. Let's see. So kind of keep it back, go forward. All right, so I'm gonna need curl 2.5 rings. I'm gonna push up. I'm gonna go 1 wind per ring. I'm gonna push up 2.5 rings, and then we're gonna do a little bit of curl, probably about a quarter ball. See if we can't get lucky. Maybe a little bit more than a quarter. And we hit perfect. All right, so we're getting on the green. Sit, 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 sit. Looks a little high. Oh, little high, but easy enough putt. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Appreciate the good luck, man. Unlucky for our opponent. All right, there we go. Minus 15. I'll take it. That's a good front. See what the back nine has in store for us. Good luck, Brian. Ooh, I got some APOC cards in there. Probably getting close to an APOC 3. Close-ish. Not super close. I think another 14 cards for an APOC 3. All right. Let's see if we can get drive the green win this time. Rush your pro got minus 28. That's still I don't is my I don't know, is minus 28 good? I don't really know. Not I don't mean anything by that, obviously. Negative, I just obviously it doesn't sound great for you, but oh here we go. We do have ourselves some tailwind. I guess what I mean is minus 28 okay in your tier division, tier group? No par threes, man. I don't think I've yeah, I haven't hit any par threes. Oh, at least stayed out of the water. All right. Let's see. This might be a setup with a berserker, but use a titan, or maybe just use a titan. I think I need that. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna switch to a titan, I believe. I'm gonna set up with a berserker. Oh, this is gonna be scary. I might just actually I'm just gonna stick with a berserker because it's too scary. The overpower that I would need will be scary, I think. I'm gonna go half of the red ring, splitting the rough at max extension. And I'm gonna play this one. I was thinking 30. I'm gonna play this one 25. E5 max plus 25, favor 1201. I'm gonna go 4.8 rings. Max OP, I'm gonna curl it a bit, maybe something like that. I don't know. Hey, we hit perfect. Get in the hole. Or at least on the green. That's way over. All right. Sit. Hit the hole. Oh, it kind of checked up. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the... All right, good. I love that setup in every way possible, except I would use less topspin, basically. Because where that hits, and I mean, it's hard to say. You change one little thing, and then you end up getting a speed roll. So it's really hard to say what taking a little bit of topspin off is going to do for you. It might actually be worse. But I feel like if I would have landed a little bit further back, that would have been could have been really good. So we'll take it as long as we don't screw up this chip. We will hopefully take an eagle on hole 10. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What's my topspin? Four and a little bit or something like that? Like just over four on an extra mile six. Mm, definitely want to make sure I hit this one perfect. And we do. There we go. There we go. That's a good start to the back. Yeah, no Endbringer. Not unlocked yet. Believe me, if I had Endbringer 1, I'd be using it, but don't have that one unlocked yet. I don't think I have Thor unlocked on this account either. Hey, bowl of cereal. What's that give me? Money? That was stupid. Yeah, coin bonus. 3%. All right. Let's see. Hole number two. Oh yeah, hole number two. Ugh. Hole number two. Stupid hole. Um, I don't know. Let's see what a quasar looks like. Will that put me at +4 with a quarterback 7? All right, we get to go first. Tailwind. Oh, you know what? This is like further right. That's probably okay. Yeah, see the rough. All right, blue on rough +4, 2.2 top, 2 right. I'm playing this one P1 max plus 10. Actually, what I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna go wind 8.1 and no curl. And we hit perfect. Gotta come down. Gotta come down. No, way too much. Way too much. Probably need to be back more, but oh well. Birdie putt nonetheless. So maybe one top would be okay. I have no idea, to be honest. Hey, what's up, GC Josh? I feel like they got to give me a headwind on hole three next. I mean, it is pro, but ooh, that's not really the camera angle for a drop. I don't think it's not turning in, but definitely better than my shot. So maybe the same setup I just did, but with one top. Maybe I have no idea. This hole has always been a pain in my side. Yeah, I feel like we've had two tailwinds so far, correct? In pro qualifying round and then the front nine of the opening round. And maybe they'll save it for the weekend, but I feel like at some point we're gonna get a headwind. I'll make sure I have a big dog in a bag somewhere. But we'll start off with what's the ball guide on my Viper rate? That's a good question. 3.2. So at least I'll be able to see the entire third bounce. 170? Yeah, 170. Sniper 9 range. But if I get some sort of headwind, I'm gonna have to switch to my big dog bag and then do something with the second shot. If it does give me another tailwind, right to left would be preferred, probably. All right, there it is. It's not exactly tailwind, but it's not exactly headwind. There will be slight headwind. Actually, yeah, it's going to be slight headwind on the approach, so I'm going to switch to my big dog. So I have more reach. We'll go yellow touch and rough at P3 max, max top, two rights, P3 max plus 20. And then max right curl. Oh, great left. Be okay. Be in the fairway. Looks like it's going to clip the rough and trickle out into the fairway. All right, that's fine. But this is going to take probably a max overpower big dog 5 shot to get to eagle position. Whether it be a putter or chip, we will see. So either use a better club than the extra mile 6 or use a 3 right spin ball. or just don't hit great left. Probably any one of those three changes, and that would have been all right. And I think a great right probably would have been really bad. So, all right, let's see. So, I mean, at least it's not direct headwind, but this is gonna take everything I got basically. See how far into OP we go. I'm gonna play this one at 0 elevation. Not crazy far. Curl. I got too much curl. I'm gonna go like half ball curl and maybe a little bit more than that. Don't want to hit those trees. Okay, trees are not an issue. Good. It looks like it's gonna clip the rough. That's not gonna clip the rough. Now it's gotta sit, 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 sit. Slow it up. All right, so eagle chip. We'll take it after our Aaron tee drive, tee shot. Though the work is never over when it's a Firefly 4 that you're chipping with. Not over till it's in the hole. All right, so I'm gonna play this one, the EB school method. I think with plus 15 elevation. About 50, maybe a little bit less, but 50 should be all right. Yeah, we hit perfect at least. Get in there. All right. Kind of left of center, so maybe plus 10. Might have also not been an accurate 1.8 rings pulled. And it was also, I said it looked kind of less than 50%, so, but nonetheless, it's down. So we can move on. So hole number 4. How's all your guys' opening rounds going? Anybody started, finished, middle of them? I'm in the middle of all my master ones. I'm through hole 6. Not terribly great so far, but I'll also say that some of the holes I feel like they're baiting you with send-it winds that are not ideal send-it winds. So I think sometimes going for, and it could just be with the Zerks because I don't have any wind zero balls, obviously. It could just be with Zerks. It's not ideal send-it winds, but minus 32 an expert, nice man. All right, so we got some tailwind. Hey, Gally, what you doing awake? I'm actually just kind of guessing now. I really don't know what my adjustment should be. I did win +1, and I'm gonna push back a ring and a half. Hit the rough. Oh, great, right. All right, well, we hit the rough, and probably over adjusted. Not enough. Bounce over would probably be the more ideal play, but I mean, I think the rough bump is a good option. I just don't have any idea really how to play it or what the adjustment is. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Haven't started your account. Tomorrow's gonna be busy. Yeah, for sure. What are the brackets look? I don't even know. Honestly, I haven't even like I loaded all my accounts up first thing this morning, but I really haven't even taken a look at what the brackets are doing, like where they're filled up to or anything like that. So not many people had even started playing when I played my first 6 holes earlier. All right, let's see. Okay, par five. See if we can get ourselves another Alba. Start with Titan. See what it looks like. How are the winds, Neilio? Is there a lot of send it wins in expert? All right, so not terribly different from the front nine, except now we have tailwind instead of headwind, but we still have the crosswind from left to right. So I'm basically going to try to do the same sort of setup. I'd almost like to drive it a little bit shorter than what I drove it before. Um, so I can be in plus yardage. I'd like to be in plus yardage at the first bounce on my rough bump approach. And then hopefully we can do another rough bump. Or the idea is that we'll do another rough bump uh, into the green. So I know I was at like +2, max top and everything. I'm gonna go P3 max, yellow on the rough. Um, so we're gonna go 3 top, no side, P3 max +10. Maybe a little bit of right curl just to be safe. Great right. Oh, be safe. Be okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see how far it goes. I'd like to actually be below 460, I think. or 360. So 350, we'll see. Like I said, I'd like to be in plus yardage at the first bounce so I can get an idea of the range. Go lay back down, buddy. I'm thinking probably do 1.5 back this time. I'm also not going to put the yellow or the green ring on the rough. 0. So I'm going to go minus. Yellow on the fairway. Ball guide kind of under the hole, hoping for a push forward. Favor 1201. I'm playing this one. P0, max minus 20, minus 0.2. So I'm going to go 4.4 rings. And we hit perfect. Oh, come in more, come in more. Oh, all right. So a little bit more. A little bit more, like an extra point 0.1. Another point 0.1, I think we would have probably been all right. Maybe back off on the backspin a little bit. Because it's hard to say. If I'd have adjusted another point 0.1, it might have been in line but then stopped short. So maybe go like 1.3, probably 1.3 backspin. And then everything else what I said. So if I would have been in the hole with like 1.3 backspin, then probably P0 max minus 20 just straight up. So oh, that was close. Very close. Hole number 6. What do we got? Or hole number 15 rather. We still got our big topper bag on the off chance we maybe go somewhere far. Oh, I need to go switch back to my Guardian in case I need to play it short. He's got some sniper and quarterback cards. All right. Possible Condor on 9 and 14. Nice. Hey, what's up, Vladimir? Thanks for the good luck. All right. So this is definitely a going over type of deal. I think I used a Zerk last time. Well, let's see. I'm thinking kind of in between the bunker and the rough there. I'm just gonna max it. A little bit of curl. Yeah, not quite max, like a half a ball kind of there. Yeah, great left. Let's see. Hit the fairway, cleared the rough, rolling out, and we should have a short iron approach of some sort. Hopefully be in range of our Thorn 5. And we'll see if we can't judge some sort of approach. Probably again rolling it off that slope. Hole 5, expert with the globe, can reach the green with APOC 7. So no driving the green for me is what you're saying in my expert accounts. I think I got APOC 4 on one of them, and then I've got APOC 1 on Mini Brando. We'll figure something out to try to get the Alba. Probably just set up for a rough bump like we've been doing in Pro. It might clip, yeah, it's gonna clip. So I think we're one behind the front nine. Ooh, gonna be right up there at max. See if we get enough right spin. Oh, I'm playing this one P3 max plus 10. I got what? Five back, two right. I'm gonna have to curl it a little bit just so it can kind of get up on that slope a little better. And we hit perfect at least. Sit. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Ooh, just caught the edge. A little bit less curl, and that could have been dead center, but we'll take that. All right, we're back on track with our front nine. So now, obviously, I would love to drop 7 or 9, but really, if I can just get at least get hole 8, hole 17, be sitting on a better round than I was anticipating shooting. So let's see, quarterback sniper. I think we've been using a navigator. What do we have? We had slight tailwind from left to right on the front nine, and we determined that wind minus -0.6 would have at least put us in a better spot. So let's see what they give us here. Hopefully something from right to left, but we'll see if it's headwind or tailwind. Okay, so tailwind, slightly right to left. I'm still going to play up the right-hand side, but one thing to keep in mind when I was adjust on the front nine, when I adjusted, you're going down the slope, so you're lowering your elevation. With this wind angle, we're actually going to be kind of going up the slope a little bit, so you could run the risk of flying too far. What's up? Um, so we got to either make sure that we pull back, underpower, set up far enough back where it's not a concern to begin with. We'll just have to take a look real quick at the slope as we set up, and hopefully quarterback 7 has enough backspin to overcome the push forward that we're going to get. let's see. I would definitely say we're going to be going max back. Okay, so 4 back, 1 right. Let's just take a look at the bounce. So this is where we were before. That would probably be a bit much. Maybe we'll start there. Red. Okay, so we'll go blue on bunker, red on rough. And again, we're coming up the slope. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to underpower it. And I'm actually going to go with wind here. So I'm going to go 6.5. And then I'm going to look for a specific spot. So you see where the power circle breaks, like right past that. And we hit perfect this time. Hit the fairway. All right, we do hit the fairway. It's a decent looking angle, at least. Not quite high enough, I feel like. Yep. All right, so honestly, I think less backspin, more right spin would be better. Because you want to be a little bit more right, not so far right that you stay on the fringe and don't actually roll down to the hole. But we need to be a little bit higher and a little bit more right. So maybe 3.5 backspin and 2 right spin, and then everything else the same. So you could either use a katana or a titan. You could use a quasar, but obviously you're gonna have a little bit more wind with wind one. That's at least how I would attempt to alter the shot if I was gonna give it another go. All right. Let's see, hole number 17. Okay, so yeah, we're just want to get down there for an eagle chip. Trying to get down there for an eagle chip. All right, so tailwind again, but this time from left to right. So probably, I don't even remember what I did on the front nine. I played P3 mid plus, yeah, P3 mid plus 20. I think I did max top, one left. I think I'm going to do the exact same setup that I did on the front nine. Um, Only now with the left to right wind, hopefully it doesn't push us too far, but it should push us at least more in line with the hole, and maybe we'll give it a run for a hole in one. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt and end up in the bunker with our opponent. So again, looking at that second bounce, that's where I'm looking for the second bounce. Max top, one left, P3. I'm playing P3 mid plus 20, so I'm gonna go 2.8 rings. Hit perfect. Oh, great left. It's better than great right, but hopefully it catches the rough. Catch the rough, catch the rough. Sit, sit, sit. Oh, we caught it. All right, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Nah, buddy. I said nap time's not over. I'll come get you in a few minutes, okay? All right, so I think I don't know, less topspin. Obviously we hit great, so perfect ball, hard to say what a perfect ball would have done. Perfect ball might have been all right, but I think less topspin would probably still get out, but then not run the risk of running through. See if we can hit perfect. Oh, great rights. Oh well. Minus 30 is not, well, it's not gone. We can alba 9, but minus 30 is potentially not in the cards for us, at least not in the opening round. All right, one more hole. My kids are starting to get up. All my kids got the day off of school today because it was supposed to be a icy roads, and then it ended up not being anything crazy. All right, last hole. Guess we'll stick with the extra mile and sniper, Titan, and we do have the big topper 3 in our last bag. So we'll see if going for anything crazy is in the cards with the wind angle we get. South Carolina, Rupin. And it's been cold and wet, but just like I was on the roads earlier and there was nothing crazy. I don't think they were just being more cautious. All right, so we going first. All right, we do. Okay, I mean this is where you really screw up around. But this is kind of the wind I was thinking. Although I don't know about my curl. Let's see. Go yellow at max extension, touching the rough. Run favor 1201. This is either going to work out really well or it's going to be just really stupid. And we hit perfect at least. Oh, you got friends in Charlotte? Nice. Did enough curl? Did enough topspin? All right, it's getting out, but we're going to be behind some trees. Looks like we're going to be, come on, zoom up, zoom up. Yeah, we're going to be behind trees. All right, so we might have a bit of a view to maybe try to play some sort of backspin shot with our Goliath off the slope. I mean that's pretty much going to be what I have. Ooh, I don't even know. Do I have Goliath in this bag or is it my backbone 7? I guess that would have been good to look at. Or is it some other long iron I don't know about? We'll find out. So not quite enough curl as I would have wanted. You know, you could try to. It's just you'd be cutting so close with that. If you had a higher level big topper, it'd be one thing. All right, so we do have our Goliath. So I'm gonna play this one 0 elevation. Let's see. I'm gonna be adjusting down. So there's max, min. I'm gonna be playing it kind of mid, I guess. I want to get up the slope, but not like too high. We should hopefully have enough room to adjust. Play this one mid plus 0. P5 mid plus 0. And just hope for a little bit of luck on the rollout down the slope. Hopefully it comes down the slope. And we hit perfect. So that's step 1. It is going to come down the slope. I mean, come on, get back to the right, get back to the right. All right, decent little run at it after a very risky drive. We'll take our eagle. Could have been a lot worse. Could have ended up hitting a huge great ball with our big topper three, clipping rough or something, going in the water, any number of things. Not a shot I would necessarily recommend. I was just, if I got that win, I knew that was something I at least wanted to try. But not quite enough curl. I don't know what the curl is on the big topper three or when it gets better. Let me see. So big topper three's got 54 curl. So you go 65 big topper four up to 83 big topper six. So higher level big toppers would be one thing. I didn't quite have as much curl as I would have wanted. Or reach, I guess. Because big topper four you get 217, so you could play it even more left on the tee shot than what I was doing. So, but we will take it minus 29 with unfortunate missed eagle on 17. But other than that, we've had a really good round, and we had that great ball drop on what hole did I drop the great ball? Oh yeah, hole four. So we dropped a great ball on hole in one on hole four, so that was a very welcome addition to our drops. Kind of underpowering it. Ooh, and a great ball. Looks like a drop angle. Ooh, yeah, catches the edge. And obviously, with the tier group that we are in on this account, I'm not concerned about, I guess, making the cut or whatever. But yeah, so happy with that. Very happy with that. And we got an Alba on the card, which is always nice to see a minus three. So we'll see what Saturday has in store for us in the weekend round with different wins. But as always, I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out and watching me. Hopefully, I was able to explain certain setups that I was doing or changes to certain setups that I would make if you guys are looking for shots or anything like that. Hopefully, I was explanatory enough so you guys can get those drops that I couldn't get. But either way, good luck in your opening rounds. Hope you guys crush it. And tomorrow we will be playing Expert around the same time, probably a little bit earlier, but we will play Mini Brando, either Mini Brando or Sky Pro, probably Mini Brando. We'll play Mini Brando tomorrow on Expert, and hopefully we'll do well there. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Stay safe, and again,